Confident people are selfish people that will always put themselves first. No matter how many people, or even you, think that you should be putting other people's needs before your own, putting other people's needs before your own is the fastest way for others to take advantage of you. I used to be extremely confident to the point where people were obsessed with me, and my own friends saw that in me. They always asked for advice on how to be more confident. I had that energy up until I got myself involved with the wrong guy. He was fast to put me down. He told me I wasn't good enough, wasn't good looking enough, didn't deserve what I wanted, which again, no guy before him has ever done that to me. He was the only one. And it's crazy how you can let one wrong person into your life and automatically they ruin all the self-confidence that you've had. If you're going through the same thing where you're dealing with a guy or maybe a guy from the past that completely ruined your self-confidence, this video is going to help you like crazy as well. Now, it's easy to tell other people, oh, well, if your guy is not treating you well or he's, not showing appreciation, just throw him away. But I've been in those shoes and I know that it's not that easy. So I'm going to teach you how to do it without throwing him away. Because truthfully, that guy, I was not ready to throw him away because he gave me everything and anything I wanted. But the amount of emotional abuse and the amount of tears I cried over this guy, it eventually turned into anger. It eventually turned into like revenge mode. I promised myself that I will not allow my parents, my partner, my freaking anyone, don't care, strangers, friends, I will not allow anyone to make me insecure again. I will not allow anyone to just basically let me shed another tear ever again. I told myself I'm gonna level up so bad that during my level up, I'll meet a better guy on the way. You need to understand that when you have a vision, a goal, your own partner, your own friends, and even family can try to block that for you because many of them do not have that same vision. They do not have those same goals, so it's easy for them to underestimate you. This is why I preach keeping your mouth shut and trusting yourself and yourself only. I remember when my own family told me that I'll never have a professional career. They're one of those people who believe that you have to study, and if you don't have a paper in your hand, you're not going nowhere. You're basically going to be cleaning the streets. And listen, studying is just not for me. I told myself I'm not going to college, I'm not going to university, do not care. Not for me. I am not wasting years of my life being depressed and studying. Like, it's just not for me. And I told myself I was gonna still make money. I was still gonna find ways to make money without that degree. And I had literally the last two careers that I had were professional careers that involved a degree, and I did not study for them. Obviously, I can't mention it on this video because I need some privacy, but even the career that I work in right now involves a degree, did not study for it, and I make great money. And it's funny because now they come up to me saying, well, we always knew you had it in you, we always believed in you, but they don't remember the fact that they told me my whole life, my whole childhood, the whole time I was in school, that I was never gonna make it, that I was gonna be like those people cleaning the streets. I remember telling a friend about wanting to create this channel that you're listening to right now, and she immediately shut the idea down. She said no one would be interested in it, and here I am making money off of it. I had a partner that told me I wasn't good looking enough, wasn't worthy enough to get what I wanted, and here I am with a new partner that treats me like a freaking queen and gives me everything that I want. And I'm gonna teach you guys exactly how I did it. First off, never left my previous partner. I instead decided to let a new man walk into my life on the way. I decided the first thing I'm going to do is something that I was very uncomfortable with. I constantly saw videos of girls having a nice peach booty, lifting weights, all that stuff, but I was terrified to do that. I mean, I went to the gym, but I did mostly cardio. Basically, I just stayed where the women were because I did not feel comfortable to go to the weightlifting room. It was full of guys, and I was just thinking, I don't know what to do there, and the men are gonna stare at me and it's gonna be uncomfortable. So I finally told myself, F it, I'm calling a new gym, I'm getting a personal trainer, and maybe honestly, maybe some guys will start with me there, maybe I'll meet someone new there, maybe my personal trainer will start with me, which actually all ended up happening, which was crazy, though I did not meet my man there. It definitely gives you that confidence boost because now your man who looks at you and says you're not worthy enough, you're not all that, he's comfortable doing that because Maybe you're not going out as much, you're not going bars and clubs anymore, so you're not getting that extra attention, you know? Maybe you don't go out of your way to do your makeup anymore, your hair anymore, so maybe, you know, you're getting less attention. There's so many reasons why they get so comfortable. Anyways, the man who kept telling me I wasn't worthy and all of that started to get pissed off because first off, I was just going cold on him. It was so easy to ignore him and to not really want to see him anymore because I just made the gym my habit. Like, he started seeing that my body is getting better and better. He started seeing that I was in a room full of men lifting weights. So of course the men come up to me and like, oh, let me show you this exercise. And like, you know, they're always like trying to find ways to talk to you or whatever. So that was great. And I just made sure that the gym was my habit. Like, no matter, listen, I had those days where I just did not want to go, but I forced myself. And every time I finished that workout, I said, I'm so glad that I went. I made sure every time I go to the gym, I looked my best. Obviously, I did not put foundation on because I was not going to ruin my skin from all the sweat, but I did have like the waterproof mascara, I did have my brows done, all that stuff. And honestly, like, having a personal trainer obviously pissed him off too because it's a guy. And he knew deep down that I was attractive and many men found me attractive, so obviously he was worried that things were going to happen. Another thing that I made sure I was not going to do is online dating. 95% of men on those sites, on those apps, are losers, and when you meet them, you'll know right away why they're on these apps in the first place. Online dating is for using men for cash, and cash only. There's nothing real to be found on there. Instead of wasting my time on social media or on apps, I went outside for walks. I went to the store, to the beach, to have coffee in nice areas all by myself, even with friends, and always made sure I looked great. Being outside is insanely important for us humans, and people will eventually naturally just come up to you and talk to you. They'll give you compliments, and men eventually also start to, come up and flirt with you. This is the real way to meet people, to meet men. Not only are you moving your body, which is great for you and which is something you should be doing, but you're also getting that vitamin D, fresh air, meeting new and interesting people instead of sitting at home all day on your phone. The next thing you have to do, it's a must, is invest in your looks. My partner that put me down would constantly lie about how natural is most beautiful, how he prefers me to be natural, but yet would eye down women that are dolled up. So I went and I finally did what looks best on me. I got the lash lift, I got the eyebrows microbladed, I got my nails done, I got my hair straightened. I started to wear makeup again, and when you invest your money on your own looks, when you take your time to do your makeup, to shave, to put lotion on, or even just to have a shower, like, you notice right away how confident you feel, how much better you feel. Never allow others to lie to you that natural is beautiful. We all know that getting work done and makeup just makes us more beautiful. Go invest in whatever will make you look better. Take the time to be a clean girl. Take your time to do your makeup. Because soon as I did this, not only did people treat me better, but I had way more men all over me. I remember getting all this done and just going out with my girls to the club, getting free entrance, free drinks, even sitting in the VIP. And this drove this just drove my ex-partner crazy. He completely pissed him off because these are things that I wanted to invest in before, but he kept telling me, no, you don't need to do that. I like you naturally. I like you naturally. Don't waste your money on that. He was the type to tell me like, no, you shouldn't be going clubbing because like all these like it's just not for you. Like, you're with me now and you shouldn't be doing that. And like, I was just so brainwashed. And it's just so easy to manipulate a girl when you're keeping her at home, making sure that you control what she wears, making sure that she's constantly like looking like gaining weight, maybe losing too much weight, making sure she doesn't wear makeup, doesn't get her like all these things done, because it was just all on purpose. It was obviously all on purpose to make sure that I don't meet other men, I don't get attention from other men, and that way I believe that he's the best thing that came into my life. Eventually, unfortunately, I figured that out, but during that time of being with him, I just didn't see it. I just didn't see it. This whole time, I was so focused on myself, so focused on just making myself happy. I was planning out how I was going to change the career that I absolutely could not stand, my looks, my character, my lifestyle. And I did all of this in private. I made sure I don't talk to anyone about it so that they don't block my motivation. I never told my partner that I was going to do all of this. My goal was to basically slowly change myself. change my, like, just become more happy. The whole goal was the more I change myself, the more I become happy, the more I focus on myself, I'll be able to replace him. A new man will walk in who's better, who treats me better. I decided to just let him watch me basically do all of this and then have him see another man snatch me away. I used to always like be on social media comparing myself to all those women. I used to always be like at home, always with my partner, always with small-minded friends. I spent that whole time since I've met him just being insecure. Eventually, you have to look at yourself, you have to tell yourself enough, and that you want to be happier, that you're willing to put in the hard work to make yourself happier. You deserve it, and you have to take advantage of it. Because you only have one life to live. Why spend it being sad and insecure? Why spend it on bad people who truly do not appreciate you, who constantly try to tear you down? It's just an extremely sad life to live, and I still think about it, still remember it, and I'm just so happy that I pushed myself to get out of that. And I promise you, once you start making these changes, it just becomes so much easier to be cold towards that partner who doesn't appreciate you, towards your family who belittles you, towards your friends who don't believe in you. Because I remember like during this time thinking, damn, I guess I'm not that good looking. Like during that insecure time, I really thought that way. I thought, I guess this is the best I can get, you know? But then as I started making those changes, all of a sudden I had like a guy who was had a much professional career, who had more money than my own man, trying to take me out on dates, offering to, basically pay for everything that I wanted. I had like a whole dentist because I wanted to get my teeth whitened too, and he even offered to like do it for me for free if I go on a date with him. I had a guy who had a freaking yacht offering to take me on rides. Like these are all things that man who put me down did not have, could not give. And I had just had so many more experiences. And it's just crazy that he convinced me I would never get these things. He convinced me I didn't deserve those. And I remember how like crazy it drove him that men with money were going after me when he had nothing to offer aside from emotional abuse. I was so busy being at the gym, going outside for walks, meeting new great people, and that I just didn't even talk to that partner like for hours. Many times I forgot that he even existed, honestly. But I'm not going to lie, all this lifestyle change, like it was difficult. All that money that I spent on myself, all that work that I put into myself, it was very difficult. But it's just because I wanted to be happy so bad, and because I was so tired of putting myself down, I forced myself to do it. And because of all this effort, I met someone great, I created insane connections, and my confidence is off the roof. Another thing that I really want to add is those very confident people that you see like in, for example, actresses, even in real life. You know how you notice someone walks into a room and you can just see they have that confident stare, confident walk, that confident energy. They can just easily make themselves mesmerizing. All those people, I promise you, they have some level of delusional in their head. They truly believe that they're the main character in everyone's life. As soon as they enter the room, they just believe that as soon as they're going to enter the room, everyone's eyes is going to be on them. Everyone wants to be them. They know how to walk straight, create eye contact, how to communicate with people. This itself takes practice, and you can really, really learn how to do this by simply watching actors, watching actresses. Like I can make another video on this because it's a bit more things to talk about, but it's I'm telling you, once you learn how to act, you eventually become delusional, and it works. Now, unfortunately, it's important for me to add that a lot of humans hate confident people, especially the insecure ones. There's plenty of them that soon as they see confidence in you, they will focus super hard on your imperfections, on your flaws, just to find a way to put you down on their level. If you do the work that I've previously mentioned, all of this will just not faze you, because the amount of energy, the amount of money you've spent just to be happier, just to get yourself to this level of being confident, it will be so easy for you to just ignore the lazy and the unmotivated. In order to be confident, you have to put the hard work in to make yourself the best version of yourself possible. Don't let anyone stop your visions and goals. All that money and energy you're about to spend on yourself now will only benefit you in the end. Don't waste this one life you have left being sad and insecure. Life's beautiful, and you need to tell yourself that you deserve better than who you are now and what you have now. You do not have to cut off insecure friends, family, and partner. I know how hard this is. But if you do what I told you to do, you will naturally go cold on them. You will naturally meet better friends. You will naturally meet a better partner on the way. Stop overthinking or convincing others not to basically betray you. You will learn who is your real friends, who is your real partner. With time, everything just shows up. Focus on yourself and yourself only. People will expose themselves. Figure out what it is that you're insecure about and fix it. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care how lazy you are. If you're truly motivated, if you're truly tired of being insecure, you have to force yourself to do it. In the end, it's only going to benefit you. Learn how to you have to learn how to be comfortable. How to sit, how to walk, how to make eye contact, speak, posture, smile, all of those stuff. I can make a new video on it, but again, just from watching confident actresses, confident celebrities, you can see everything and just imitate that slowly. Once you keep doing it over and over again and imitate that, it becomes natural, and people will naturally believe that you are confident. You yourself will become delusional and be that confident person. Don't react negatively. Learn how to handle situations calmly. Under stress, under anger. This is important because this shows a lot of confidence. When a person is dealing with a hard situation and they can still answer calmly, really shows off how much of a confident person they are. This is a very difficult one. I'm still working on it, but if you get this done, wow, like you're going to be on a whole different level. Focus on being on social media as less as possible, like especially if you're comparing yourself to other people, because honestly, we see a girl maybe that has nice eyebrows, but those eyebrows just won't look good on you. You have a different face. You know, that hair color looks great, but it just might not look great on you. You have to focus on yourself because you are unique. You have your own look, and you need to figure out what looks best on you. And again, like low vibrational music, videos, you know, don't be listening to all these sad music that like puts you down. Focus on happy music only. Videos as well. Don't be listening about videos where like men are talking crap about women, a bunch of like these heartbroken losers who have nothing else to talk about. Focus on videos that are gonna help you become better. Stop caring what others you have to stop caring about what others think. I think this is a hard one, but like you just need to stop caring, because everything that you think people think about you is just things that you think about yourself. And even if people think badly of you, even if people don't like you, it doesn't matter. You can be the most nicest person on the planet Earth. You could be the type of girl who gives someone anything and everything they want, and still people will like put you down, still call you like a little puppy who does everything for everyone. Like, you just can't have everyone like you. You can't have everyone think positively of you. That's just how life is. Confident people don't allow themselves to get jealous. They don't allow themselves to compare. Soon as you see that another girl is winning or whoever is winning, you use them as motivation to do what they're doing. Okay, they're working out, they look great. Use that as motivation. Don't be sitting there putting them down saying, oh, well, they were born that way, genetics. Like, no, you're going to go to the gym just like they are, and you're going to put in the hard work so that you can stop comparing yourself to them. And always make sure that you talk positively about yourself, because our brain believes everything that we say. This is why that's why I say confident people have a level of delusional in them. When you tell your brain, I am the main character, everyone's eyes are on me, when you're putting in all that effort, your brain believes every single thing that you're going to, because you will think this way. Once you start spending a lot of money on yourself, once you start, putting all that energy, all that work in yourself, you eventually become delusional. Like, I'm doing all of this. I am that bee. I am doing this. I am that girl, whatever. You will have a level of delusional in you. And you will start to speak only positively about yourself. And then your brain truly believes that you are the main character. And that's why when you see confident people, you're like, how are they like that? How do they have that energy? This is how.
I feel stupid. What? Everyone feels stupid. Who cares? You feel stupid? Yeah, I did. And then I just chose not to feel stupid. 90% of life is confidence. And the thing about confidence is no one knows if it's real or not.